one of the things is, like when you're under pressure and you're rushing around trying to do something, it's very easy to not see things, I don't know if you have the same experience as me, but like say you're going on a holiday and you get into the car to drive to the airport, and you've been busy packing and all the rest of it, and then you go, oh God, where's my passport? So when we're busy, it's very easy to miss things, but we're giving ourselves an opportunity here to just sit quietly, just to sit quietly. And when you sit quietly like this, you see, you begin to notice things that previously you didn't see, such as, is it just me, or do you notice that you have no control over what appears in your mind? Is it just me? I think I got a thumbs up there from Anya. You have no control over what appears in your mind, And actually, if we had control over what appears in our mind, we wouldn't have any unpleasant thoughts. We wouldn't have any unpleasant experiences, But we have to understand we have no control over what appears in our mind. And but what's important about this is that this isn't an idea, This is one of the themes that comes up again and again at, dare I say it, at this level of teaching, And that is that this is not about adopting a position. This is about examining for yourself and actually seeing what the situation really is, directly experience for yourself the truth of this, So I think that I don't have any control over what appears in my mind. And it's actually an important thing, And so basically, what appears? Pleasant experiences, unpleasant experiences, and neutral things, And it's interesting, it's after they appear. After they appear, we get to work with it. We start working with what appears. And to characterize it in a slightly daft kind of way is, pleasant experience comes into your mind and you go, oh, welcome, please stay, stay down here. And where are you going? You're leaving me, Come back. Where are you gone? And completely the opposite with an unpleasant experience, And that's what happens to most people when they experience, when things appear in their mind. That's what happens to most people. But a meditator has an opportunity to go a little bit deeper than that. And to see not only what appears, but the nature of what it is that appears. Not just what appears, but the nature, what it's made of, what it actually is, its nature. And what is that nature like, Basically, they seem to come from nowhere and cease. All these pleasant and unpleasant appearances in the mind, they seem to come from nowhere, and then they cease. Of course, to be followed by another one, but they cease. And so, when you have this opportunity to just to sit quietly for a while, is this true for you? Is this actually how your mind is? This is not a belief, Just, is this how you experience your mind? And if you can notice the nature of what appears, not mentally, but having through feeling. If you can notice the nature of what appears, you might experience that your grasping weakens because you're no longer compelled to work with what are just shadows. You're not dismissing, but it's still pleasant and unpleasant. You're not dismissing it. But you basically allow the appearances just to come and go. And when you do that, the tension is cut. The tension is released. And you can relax. And so that's what we're going to do. Just relax. We're not going to accomplish anything. We're just going to relax and allow whatever appears to appear and cease. You're not compelled to work with what are just shadows. You can just take it easy. Leaving everything just as it is. Even when you get caught up with the shadow, that's just another shadow. Just release. There's no way you can hold on. Just allow everything to appear and dissolve. There really is nothing to be done other than take it easy. You might even notice that you don't have now such a strong idea of I. There's just this experience of movement. Things arising seemingly out of nowhere and going back home. And yet you're very much there. You can hear your breathing. You notice whether it's warm or cold. So you might have had a lovely experience. It's possible, and could have happened. And you might wonder, this is quite nice, how can I remain like this, I'd like to be like this, even in the middle of some bloody meeting at work or something. Even when my partner is getting on my goat, I'd love to be like this, How can I be stable in this essence of being? How can I be stable? There's a very simple answer. By doing it. By being stable in this way of being. Just repeating it. Not just in meditation, but all the time. That's it. And then slowly, the whole construction of grasping falls apart. And you're left with what you actually are. Something rather beautiful. Something that's compassionate, understanding, clear, wise, and at ease.